A lot of people think in this nation, in America, we have a White House problem because of all the corruption going on. No, you know what we have? We have a God's house problem. Because you see, here's the thing. If God's house was cleaned up and wasn't so corrupt, the White House wouldn't be so corrupt. And I can just go on and on and on about this issue till I'm blue in the face. Here's the thing, guys. Years ago, we started taking God out of things. People started rejecting the Lord. They put him in last place. We've had corruption in these churches dating back many years. Not all, but some. And that turned into more over the years. We've had so many false teachings pour out of them over the years, And, then we started getting this idea somewhere along the way that politicians can help us. Politicians can save us. People in government, let's idolize them. They can help us and save us. That's a big problem and a big reason we're in the mess we're in now. We got this idea that we need to idolize man and elevate man. And you know what happened? We put God in the last place. And God's like, you know what? I'm done with it now. God's done playing games. And here's another thing. No, everybody stopped fighting for truth. Everybody just went with the flow of things, Nobody fought for truth anymore. Nobody wanted to know the reality to things. People just started being willingly blind to everything. There's many things when you start doing your research that should have popped out to us many years ago that it's like, oh my goodness, why didn't I see it? We all have our parts to play as to why this nation is going under. And I'm going to tell you something, it's not just this nation. We may be the one that has the most corruption in churches, at least one of them. But we're not the only nation that has corruption in churches. And you know what? If you're in a nation that has corruption going on with it, the same applies for you too. We just over here really were bad with it. But yeah, guys, if God's house gets cleaned up, the White House would get cleaned up. Stop idolizing people in government thinking they can save you. They just get their paycheck. This has been going on for so many years, before my birth, before your birth, before my parents' birth, and even before my grandparents. This corruption's been going on many years. I love you.